Hello everyone, we will be doing NHL mock trades submitted by you guys, and we will be talking about all of them, and we have a really funny mock trade at the end of the video. Before we start, please make sure to like the video and subscribe, and with that being said, we will dive on in. Salary cap will not play a factor in this video. So kicking off the video, we have a shocking fan-submitted trade as it's Connor McDavid to the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for Evgeny Malkin and Sidney Crosby to Edmonton. And it's really tough because everyone involved in this trade is a big name player, but I think I'm going to have to pass if I am the Oilers. I know it may seem crazy, but Malkin's 35, Crosby's turning 34 in 5 days. Meanwhile, McDavid is 24 and is the best player in the game right now. You know, in the short term, you might get more value out of the two, but over the course of what's left of their career, I still think McDavid will give you more. The skill is there from the other two players, but again, you have to worry about would they retire? Would it be in a year, 2 years, a few years? I could see Malkin getting ready to retire soon. Now, moving on, we have another big trade, and that's the Buffalo Sabres trading Jack Eichel to the Minnesota Wild in exchange for Marco Rossi, Kaapo Kähkönen, a 2022 first-round pick, and a 2023 second-round pick that becomes a first if Minnesota makes the finals. And if I am the Wild GM, I am doing it because Eichel is a top 10 player in the league, and while losing Rossi and Kähkönen are a big deal, or Kähkönen, excuse me, the picks would hurt as well, but you have a superstar, a top 10 player that's going to provide over 100 points per season. I do think that. And you get to pair him with Kaprizov. You'd have two really exciting players, merchandise sales, and you fill the stadium with all the fans going there. And Minnesota hasn't made the conference finals since the early 2000s, and this may give them enough of an offensive push to get them there. And so that would basically be my basis of that. Another really, really interesting trade here is the Anaheim Ducks trading to get Rasmus Dahlin from the Buffalo Sabres for 2 second-round picks. And this is a slam dunk no-brainer for me, as even though Dahlin did have a down year in Buffalo, I think a lot of it has to do with the quality of the team and their system. I mean, could you imagine him and Trevor Zegras going in the transition game? That would be insane. Offensively, I think that they would be able to do some very special things. Anaheim is looking really, really good for their future, and adding a guy like Dahlin on the blue line would only make things better. He's young, and he's got NHL experience, multiple seasons. And I still really do believe in him, so I think that would make sense there. Moving on down to the desert, we have another interesting trade here where the Coyotes would trade their 2022 Avs first-round pick from the Darcy Kemper trade to Dallas with a 2023 fourth-round pick in exchange for rookie Jake Ottinger from the Dallas Stars. Hear me out. Listen to me on this. This is a tough trade because you're giving up a first-round pick, which is never an exciting thing to do, but it's very interesting. I liked this. When I saw this, I was actually pretty excited about this. Ottinger had an amazing rookie season and was 27th in the entire league for goalies for SPAR, which is standing points above replacement, basically hockey's version of WAR, and he did it in only 29 games. The 2017 first-round pick does have a lot of talent, but if you do trade to get him, I think you should put him in the AHL. The Coyotes are a really, really rough-looking team right now, and probably will be so for the next few seasons. The last thing you want to do with a young goalie is to ruin their development and then make them think they suck. And I don't think that he would suck. I just think that the team would have a lot of defensive issues. And while I might sound crazy here, I think I'd do it. As long as you brought him to the NHL level once the team was competent around him. And finally, we have one last trade that's more of a joke. When I got this, it was really funny. But it's the Chicago Blackhawks acquiring Braden Point from the Tampa Bay Lightning for Kirby Dach, Alex DeBrincat, a 2023 first-round pick, and their soul. So, let's talk about that. Clearly, someone's a big Point fan. Who can blame them? And I'm not even sure really how to address this trade. I guess if your soul is worth it, then go for it. Point on the same line as Kane would be really fun to watch, especially on the power play. So I guess we're all guilty about thinking about that now. But do you go for it? I mean, it is your soul. I'm going to leave that up to you guys. Let me know. What do you think of these trades? What would you do for these trades if you were a GM? Let me know down below. Also, please make sure to like this video. and subscribe. And if you want to submit more mock trades, you can do it in the comments here or on my social medias for Twitter and Instagram. It is Hockey Brigade on there as well. We can do another video as long as you submit these. And I don't have a problem with it. I had a lot of fun with this, and we can do even more. I just did 5 on this. Maybe we can do 10 next time. Anyway, everybody stay safe. Have a great day. You go love hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.